this. All right, we've got actually so many messages and questions from around the world. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get around to half of them. But let's start off. We have two from, three from Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil.
Three from Brazil. So we've got Kyle and Isabella and Anna dropping by. Pretty much all the questions from them are first for SeungYeon to say something in Portuguese.
Ok. E aí, meu nome é Luizinho. Meu coreano nome é SeungYeon. Antes eu jogador de futebol, mas agora eu sou cantor. Eu te amo vocês. Obrigado. Tchau, tchau.
Wow!